Hey Julia, you ready to start filming? Sally looks real pretty in that new dress that we got her.
What? What? Hold on. I'm just finishing this email to my pen pal.
Who's your pen pal?
He's a cat who lives on another planet. He's actually quite cool.
Ready to start filming yet? You finished yet?
There. Yep, let's do this.
All right.
It was Friday night. It was dark and rainy. Friday nights in this city always are. Just about to go home for the evening. After a long day of privately investigating, I was looking forward to calling it a day. Go home. Grab some leftover takeaway from the fridge. Put my feet up. Maybe open that bottle of 40-year-old scotch I'd been saving. My plans were to be dashed, though, when she wandered into my office.
Hello.
The dame looked like she had just stepped off the cover of Dame magazine. What a dame.
What?
The dame was as graceful as a gazelle. I think I was in love.
Detective Rick Shovel, I presume. I hope I'm not too late. I saw your lights on, and the receptionist said that you were still in.
I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to say when she came into my office searching for gosh only knows what. I wasn't really paying attention. I don't have a receptionist. You must have meant my coat rack. Who's asking?
My name's Petty. Petty Vendetta. I was hoping you could help me with something.
So what's a gal like you doing in a neighborhood like this? Especially at this time of night?
I've heard you're the best. And I need the best. I've heard you're a good listener. And I need a good listener.
Go on, I'm listening.
A precious possession of great sentimental value has recently been stolen from me. An Egyptian eagle. It was my grandmother's.
I see. I know just how you feel, sweetheart. I've got a few precious possessions of great sentimental value, too. Like this priceless mink vase. Or my wallet full of $100 bills. What is this? Some kind of eagle?
Yes, a solid gold eagle with ruby eyes. It's originally from Egypt.
I see. So, who stole this Egyptian eagle?
My ex-lover.
Say it ain't so. And where can I find this former Romeo?
Well, if I knew that, I wouldn't need you, would I?
Easy, baby doll. Where did you last see him?
I'm sorry. Well, his name's Randall Ravioli, but I have no idea where he might be.
You know my fee?
Here.
Yes. That'll make my bookie very happy. I'll check it out.
Thank you, Mr. Shovel.
Please. Call me Rick. So I pounded paper. No concrete lead and nowhere to begin my investigation. I was like a dog without a bone. A ship with no rudder. A car with no tires. A golfer with no 9-iron. So I made a beeline for my ace in the pocket. Old Spaghetti the Snitch Snitchinsky. He was my feet on the streets. My eye on the prize. He was a fellow who had all kind of dirt on all kinds of rats. If anyone could give me a solid lead, It'd be Snachinsky. Spaghetti Snachinsky. Keeping out of trouble?
Oh, hey, Rick, what's new? Want to buy a gold watch? They just fell off the back of a truck.
No thanks, Snitch. I need some information. Look at this photograph. Then back at me. Now, look at the photograph. This is the Eagle. I don't know where anyone would offload an item like that. I don't know where to begin.
Well, if a crib needs to offload some hot merchandise, the first port of call would be Vermicelli Rigatoni. He owns the pawn shop downtown. The guy's the most notorious fence around. With a priceless item like this Eagle, I'm 50% sure that your guy would try to offload it there.
They sound like good odds to me, Snitch. I'm ready to flip a coin. Thanks.
Don't mention it. No, seriously, don't mention it. The cops are after me right now.
What can I do you for?
I'm looking for a guy.
Sorry, pal. We're not that kind of place. We're a pawn shop. Only valuable items here.
This guy goes by the name of Randall Ravioli. He may have sold a valuable item here, in the shape of an eagle.
I don't think so, pal. Maybe you should try the jewelers around the corner. Maybe they've heard of this Wendell Aioli.
I knew right away I was being played, like a violin with no strings. What's your name, pal?
Rigatoni. Vermicelli Rigatoni.
Look, Rigatoni, I ain't playing around, see? So you better tell me all about it, see?
Like I said, I don't know nothing about no ruby-eyed eagle statue, pal.
I never said it had ruby eyes. Or that it was a statue.
I don't know anything.
So you're a closed-mouthed man. I distrust a closed-mouthed man. I'm going to give you 10 seconds to tell me where to find Mr. Ravioli before I decide that I don't need your help after all. 5, 4, 3.
All right. I'll talk, if you like. I'll tell you right out, I am a man who likes talking to a man who likes to talk. Okay. I didn't know the guy was a Mr. Ravioli, but I remember the eagle. I sold it to a guy. Says he works at the docks. Gianni Fiore.
Thank you.
Hey!
When you're slapped, you'll take it and like it. And that ceramic ornament there. Rub it up for me, will ya?
The pawn shop owner gave me a description of the suspect. A skinny guy with a bow tie. So,
It seemed my investigation would take me to the docks. Nothing like spending an evening smelling like fish and smoke and smoked fish. But when something smells fishy, it seems like the docks would be the place to be. The docks happen to be home to one of my favorite gin joints. There's a place where nobody knows your name.
Hey, Rick, did you find what you were looking for?
And I like it.
Hey, Mac! What can I get you?
You seen a guy in here? Goes by the name of Gianni Fiore?
Huani for what now? I'm sorry, Mac. I don't know anyone's name.
A wise guy, hey? You know what we do with wise guys where I'm from?
No. What?
We have a friendly conversation with them. Try to reason with them in a civil manner.
Oh,
He's a slim guy. He wears a bow tie, apparently.
not sure, Mac. I sees a lot of people.
Alright, bub. How much is this gonna take? Does this refresh your memory?
A little, but it's still a bit fuzzy.
How about now?
It's a little clearer, Mac. Still not crystal, though.
Any clearer now?
It's on the tip of my tongue!
Any bells ringing now?
The slim guy with the bow tie, you say? Oh, him! Yes, I have seen him! He comes in here every night! The guy's a regular! I ain't seen him tonight, though. Not yet, anyway. Could be in later.
You've been most helpful. Here's a 20. Go buy yourself something nice. Something pink. Something frilly. What? Here's to plain speaking and clear understanding. Cheers. It seems I'd have to play the waiting game. Not my favorite game, to be honest. I'm more a Texas Hold'em or Tiddlywinks kind of guy. I'll have another scotch on the rocks. Put it in a glass this time! Actually, hold that thought. You, Fiore? Gianni Fiore?
Who wants to know?
A concerned citizen. Where were you last night?
That's so long ago, I don't remember.
By gad, sir, you are a character. There's never any telling what you'll say or do next, except that it's bound to be something bad.
What are you talking about?
I know you've got the eagle. Tell me where it is. Talk, man!
I don't know anything!
You know, I ought to rough you up something fierce. But you caught me in a good mood. So I'm just gonna shoot you.
Alright, I have it here.
Put it down. Gently now. That was easy now, wasn't it? Now, who are you working for?
I've said too much already.
Tell me!
Trust me, you don't want to get caught up in this trouble.
I don't mind a reasonable amount of trouble. Now, who are you working for?
Alright, the National Museum.
What museum?
The National one! This priceless statue was stolen from us by a couple of former employees. A man and a woman.
What woman?
Her name was something like, Betty, Altercation, or,
Wait. Petty Vendetta?
Yeah, that's it. You know her?
Yeah, I know her. Only as much as a man knows his own heart.
Forget about her. She's bad news, bub. Used to work for us until she went sour, her and her boyfriend, Randall.
Where is she now?
I don't know, but she's taking the train tomorrow morning, out of town.
Well, you've been most helpful. I suppose I should give this back to you. Or not. Perhaps I'll just hold on to it for a little while. I didn't see where the shot came from. It sounded like the cops were about to show up, and I didn't need any inconvenience. I arrived at the train station the next morning, feeling confused and bemused. Was Petty Vendetta really lying to me? I was feeling like a piano with no keys, used like a $2 bill, chewed up and spat out like a water gun, set up like a row of dominoes.
Hello again, Mr. Shovel.
Now let's just relax here, sweetheart. Let's not do anything hasty.
I'm sorry for this, Mr. Shovel, but I'll be asking you to hand over that eagle now.
We are evenly matched. You have a gun, and I don't.
What?
Why, you? I know this isn't your grandmother's statue. I'll bet you don't even have a grandmother.
No, it wasn't my grandmother's. It belonged to the National Museum.
Which museum?
The National one. When my partner in crime, Randall Ravioli, betrayed me and stole it for his own personal gain, I came to you. The word about town was you could get things done. And of course you did. So thank you, Rick.
You killed Gianni. But why?
That wasn't me. It was Randall. He didn't want you to find out about us. He's in for a surprise, though. I've already turned him into the police. That way I can have the statue all for myself.
You always did have a smooth explanation ready, baby cakes.
What do you want me to do? Learn to stutter? You're all right, Rick. But I can't let you stop me. I'm leaving on the next train and never coming back.
You dirty double-crosser. Double-crossing folks crosses a line, and that makes me doubly cross. All right. I'll make it easy for you. Go ahead. Shoot. You'll be doing me a favor. All aboard! Hand yourself in, sweetheart. Please, do it for me.
I can't.
Then go.
But how can I trust you not to follow me?
You don't have to trust me, so long as you can persuade me to trust you. And I want to trust that you'll do the right thing.
I can't, Rick. I'm in too deep.
Then I say again, get on that train, get out of my heart, get out of my life.
I'm sorry, Rick. Don't worry. We'll always have Paris.
What are you talking about?
The best goodbyes are short. Adieu.
The dame had duped me. I have no idea how it happened, just that it happened. And I had no idea. Maybe one day she'll come back to me looking for that eagle. Maybe I'll tell her that maybe I love her. Maybe she can tell me that maybe she loves me. Maybe we'll live happily ever after. Maybe. But until then, it's a Sunday night. Dark and rainy. Just like all Sunday nights in this city are. After this long weekend of privately investigating, I'll grab some leftover takeaway from the fridge. Put my feet up. Maybe open that bottle of 40-year-old scotch I've been saving. I don't know why, but I feel like pasta instead.